to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. Please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up.
Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. So getting into the latest and greatest from Forex Shark on the development of our passive income financial freedom platform. But before we get into that, reminder that we have this 15 drip giveaway. I posted this a couple days ago, looks like 4 days ago. Wow. And I took a screenshot of all the people on the team as of that screenshot. And remember, the rules were basically you got to be on my team and in the Telegram. If you have existing drip, you have to deposit 10 or more. If you're a new drip, must be 5 or more. And in order for this contest to go through, must be at least 10 eligible players across those two types of entries. And you get a 25% bonus, 0.25% bonus referral added per person that you add. So remember, if you add 20 people, then that would be basically doubling your airdrop from 15 to 30. So this was going to run from the 10th until the farms relaunch, or July 1st, whichever comes sooner. Still hoping that the farms relaunch within the next 2 weeks. And if you want more details on this, jump into Telegram and I explain it to you. And let's get into Forex's announcement. All right. So the new Animal Farm UI is being pushed right now. That's not right now. That was right now later or previously. All we have left to do is create a migration contract, which will allow people who kept their TVL in version 1 to migrate their tokens over to version 2 without paying a deposit fee, and finish development with a new dogs product where dogs will be credited. So let's break that down. So the new UI. So here we have the new UI. You can look at the farms. The farms are now here. So here they are. They don't have the multipliers of what you'll be getting. And I found an icon typo that their UI needs to take a look at, UI person. But they're basically all here, which is good. These are the farms. Then you go to the pools. And the pools are here as well. So this is looking like, looking better. It's all congruent. Everything's all good. But what he was talking about is, one, we still have the drip garden on the old one. But what he's saying is if you still had your TVL locked, your total value locked on the platform, that was basically where people were migrating dogs and pigs. So I'm going to move to my other wallet and show you that I do still indeed have TVL, and this will apply to you as well if you're in this boat. So this is what he's talking about he has to do, because in order to currently move from this one to the new one, what you have to do is come in here and you would have to come to your, I think I have cake here, should show up. Let's see. Come on, cake. Maybe not. Don't I? Yeah, there we go. So I'd have to come in here and remove all of this TVL, total value locked, for this one and my Bitcoin. Jesus Christ, I had $1,000 in my Bitcoins, kicked my ass. And then you would have to go onto the pools over here and redeposit it. And when you do that, you would get hit with a deposit fee. So I think it was 4% or something like that. He may be changing the fees because remember those fees go to pig pen holders. So what he's saying in his announcement is that they are making a contract so that you'll basically be able to migrate from version 1 to version 2 without paying the deposit fee. So that's pretty cool. So he's helping out those who have left their money in there, like myself and others. Like Ray had $100,000, I think, in his BUSD or something like that. So 4% of that, it's a nice chunk of change that you don't have to pay. All right. Version 2 without paying fees, new dogs product where dogs be credited. So this is also the piece that's missing that he said they're still working on. So basically what that means is just like the pig's credit, this was a place where he deposited all the pigs and then you could claim it to the piggy bank or to the pig pen, and then it was locked. So there were no pigs on the available to be sold once the farm launched. So he's trying to have the same thing for the dogs. I think that's just a waste of time. People are going to sell regardless, just like we've seen the pig price dump since that initial 7 days. So you can't stop people from selling, and it's just delaying things personally. But Forex has a bigger vision for all its projects, and having your tokens appreciating or going up in a bear market does make it look better for other capital and things of that nature. So yeah, there's a bigger play at hand or strategy here. So we just got to trust that he is doing what's best for the community in the long term. It says the pig pen game will be 100% ready to go live on the day the whole farm goes live. So I mentioned that in my previous video. I said I believed he will be trying to get all this done together. Now, what does that mean in regards to time frame? Nobody knows. I have no idea still when this will be done, but these things should be done this week, I would imagine. And then the last he said is about the CMO. He had an interview with them, and then he said they were in the final negotiations. So if everything goes right, basically you'll have all of this done, and then he'll use the CMO to start doing some marketing, and then we would see like a week of marketing. So we are still in line with my theoretical projection of this week. I'm sorry, the week I'm showing you on the calendar, not this week, but the 27th through the 1st. So what could happen is that he gets the contracts and stuff done by the end of the week or early next week, and then he can still do an entire week of marketing, which is like what he likes to do. We've seen already some of the bigger YouTubers already jump in and start marketing drip again. Don't know why that happened for all of them at the same time. That is strange, unless there's something in the background we don't know about. So James Pelton did something. Juvier's Gems got back on and did something, and one of the other ones as well. So it's interesting. That's all I can say. It didn't really affect the price much, but the fact that they are doing marketing again, and Forex has this bigger vision, so it could play out well. Last but not least, drip has been holding relatively steady. So I know this chart to most of you doesn't look good, especially if you're like me and you got in at the top-ish. But the fact that it has just been a steady decline is basically telling you that this has been the same amount of sell pressure. Like we've seen 50K to 150K volume, like just continual, nothing dramatic. And the fact that the markets as a whole, man, have dumped again. Last night, BTC down another 5%, Ethereum down 1%. This is insane. Ethereum was $4,700. So in 7 days, 30% of the value lost. Solana, all these, and drip is still, I think, about 4% up in the 7 day. So this is looking good when we launch, because this bleeding out is going to continue on the global markets. It is not over by far. And when you listen to the macro investors, the Raoul Pauls, the Michael Saylors, the Michael O'Learys, these guys are telling you that this will continue until some kind of legislation comes in, and also because of the interest rate hikes and the US dollar being the Federal Reserve currency and inflation and potentially what will be known as a recession, because this is the second quarter that this has been like this. So long story short, this isn't going to improve in crypto. We had in crypto originally a $3 trillion market cap, and right now crypto is 1 trillion. I think it shows, I thought it showed here, but anyway, it's under $1 trillion. So 60% of the market cap in crypto has left since November. That was the all-time high when we had over 3 trillion. So that is crazy. But the good news is, again, drip is holding steady down here. So I do believe this is the floor. Again, I said it's not going to be guaranteed until the farms launch, but the simple fact that we have been holding this sideways position for quite some time, bouncing up to 14 or so and then back down to 8. So if things go well, we'll just stay around here for another week and a half, 2 weeks, and the farms will be back online. So keep that in mind. Continue dollar cost averaging. I am continuing to dollar cost average into plants, and we'll see how this goes. But it is good news that Forex is letting us know that things are indeed moving forward. So he said more info to come shortly. So all we can do is sit back and wait and see what happens. in the next couple of days. So that is it for this video, guys. Got it under 10 minutes. Lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.